Hey, and welcome back to my channel. It's good to have you with me once again. If you're new, hello, my name is Zoe, and this is where I talk about food, fashion, beauty, shopping, home things, all of the things that I love, and I promise that I never recommend anything unless I do truly love it. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then please do go ahead, hit the subscribe button down below. It'd be good to have you with me every single week. With it being a new year, I thought I would try a completely new fashion brand. And I recently came across this brand on various YouTubers and Instagram, and I really like the pieces that they've got and how they've styled them up. So I thought I'd take a look, order a few things, and share with you what I've purchased. So the brand I'm talking about is Naked Fashion. Now they have lots and lots of pieces on their website that I really like. It's kind of like really fresh looking. The only thing I would say, the price points are slightly higher than Zara. However, the pieces that I've purchased, I'm really pleased with the quality of them. And if you're savvy and you can find a discount code, which is what I did for 30% off everything, then definitely worth going in and getting lots of pieces. So if you'd like to see what these pieces are and how I've styled them up, then please do stick around. The first piece in this huge haul is this gorgeous oversized cream blazer in the most tactile boucle fabric. We've seen this style fabric all over interiors, and I've got the opinion it is around to stay. When I saw it in this gorgeous blazer, I was like, oh, it's really different. I haven't seen anything like that before, and I think I can put this with so many different outfits. I think because it's the creamy neutral color, this is going to go with so many things, not just now but right through to spring. And because it's that oversized fit, it really does look fresh and new, and I really think you'll be able to get a lot of wear out of this. It's fully lined, it's very thick. I think maybe now where it's bitterly cold, you probably need a coat over the top of it, but as we move through to sort of March, April time, I think on its own this would be perfect. You know, it's just the right amount of weight and thickness to keep you warm. The shoulders are slightly padded, not too much, not to look too kind of 80s. I think the whole look of this blazer just really works. Like I say, the price point on Naked Fashion is slightly higher than what I'm used to paying at Zara, for example. I do think the pieces warrant the price, and like I say, if you can get a discount code, then even better. The next item is another oversized blazer, and it's this twill cotton black oversized blazer. As you can see, it's single-breasted, it has a pocket at the front, and it is that sort of twill cotton, which has a luxurious feel about it. It doesn't feel cheap whatsoever. I picked this up in a size 34. What I was looking for was basically a piece to throw on over shirts, tops, jumpers that just looked informal but still really put together. A blazer that I just sort of pulled this together and I didn't really think about it look, but it still looks really casual, but still really like, oh wow, you've got some style going on. I would say I'm normally an 8, and a lot of these pieces I have picked up in a 6, and I still think some of them are a little bit too oversized for my liking. So I think it really does depend on your own personal style. I think with some straight jeans and a t-shirt or a shirt underneath, this is going to look effortlessly cool and chic. You can pull up the sleeves, but it's quite thick, it's fully lined, but again, it's going to work right through to spring and perhaps even into the early summer months. And I would say they are investment pieces because they are quite stylish. They're not too like on trend. I think you'll get a lot of wear out of these. These are the kind of things that you can have in your wardrobe for seasons to come, and they don't really look dated. It's quite a classic style to carry you right through. So if you are looking to invest in a few sort of classic pieces, then I think a lot of what I've got here today will really help and give you some inspiration. So next up is another oversized blazer, and I picked this up in a 36, and it's in this kind of like pinky peach color. They call it KN. I would say it's more like a dusty sort of rose peach color. It is a single breasted piece with pocket flaps at the front, which they are actual working pockets. It does have padded shoulders, but again, these are not too big, not too sort of power looking. Fully lined throughout. I think this will be a bit more of a casual look. Depending on what you wear it with, you could really smarten this look up. And being this color, I really think it works not just now but right through to spring, which is what I was looking for in many of the pieces that I've purchased. I'm not entirely sure whether I'm keeping all of these pieces, so I will leave the tags on throughout the cutaways just until I've made up my mind. I want to make sure that the pieces that I'm keeping I can actually fit into my wardrobe and wear with lots of different things. Otherwise, for me, it's just not worth purchasing them. They need to work on numerous levels for me to invest that money. The next item is a coat, and it's this beautiful pink pink wool blend oversized coat. It is completely full length, like to your ankles style. I purchased this in a 34. It's fully lined, it's thick, it feels nice and warm, it's got padded shoulders, but again, not too big. I picked it up in a pink because I thought it would look great, you know, injecting a bit of colour into that sort of winter wardrobe, but also it would work well through to kind of spring months when it's still cold and you still want to kind of be bundled up. The only thing is, with this being oversized, in my head I thought, okay, I'm going to buy this and look like one of those cool girls with the oversized coats and jogging bottoms and big fat trainers. But in reality, I feel like I look like one of those kids that raided their mum's wardrobe and, you know, put all their clothes on. They just look like so ridiculously oversized. It just, I don't know if it works for me. I have a feeling that I may send this back. I think I might need to try a couple of other oversized fuller length coats just until I find the one that's perfect for me, and I'm just not entirely sure if this is it. However, saying that, I do really like the style of it. If the shoulders weren't as dropped on me, I probably would keep it, but I think that's what kind of makes it look a little bit like I am, you know, dressing up in my mum's clothes kind of thing. It has a pocket at the top, which is working. It has front pockets on either side, which again, if you're keeping, you can unpick those. The colour is absolutely beautiful. This pink colour is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So if you are looking to get an oversized coat, especially this, I sized down by, I think, just the one size in a 34. I think maybe if I'd sized down again, it might have been a better fit. So just bear that in mind if you are getting an oversized piece. The next item in this haul are these dark blue boot cut kind of flared denim jeans, which are high-waisted and sort of skinny, and then they sort of flare out towards the bottom, which I think is a very classic shape. It's very flattering on most figures. I picked them up in a 36, which on the label says it's a UK 10, but I don't think that's correct. I'm pretty sure in the UK that's a size 8. So just check when you're picking out your size of what that actually is. However, these fitted perfectly. I'm impressed with them. I think the length is great, and these are going to be so easy to style up. They've got quite a lot of stretch in them, as you can see, and yeah, they just really shape you very nicely. So very pleased with these ones. I love a neutral color palette, so when I saw these gorgeous taupe colored vegan leather trousers, I was like, oh my god, I have to have them. These are high-waisted. They are full length, kind of straight legged trousers with a crease down the front, and they do have sort of pocket details on the back, as you can see. Now, I picked these up in a 36. The length is perfect, however, they don't quite fit me as well as I'd like around the waist or around the bum. I'd like them to just be a little bit tighter, so I am going to see if I can swap these for the next size down. I love the color, I love the shape of them, and I'm hoping that if I do size down, it will give me the same fit that I'm looking for, rather than just look like, you know, a sausage squeezed into its skin, because that's never a good look. I do plan on wearing these with you know, cream jumpers and other neutral creams and whites, caramel colors. This particular color, it looks very classic, it's very timeless, but still quite fresh and now due to the material and the cut of the trousers. I also picked up a black vegan leather pair of trousers. However, this version is the cropped style. They have the straight leg with the crease down the front. I picked these up in a 36, and they do need to just be that little bit smaller. So like the taupe version, I am going to send these back and see if I can swap them over. But I have been looking for a cropped pair of leather looking trousers that don't look cheap, and I think that's really hard to come across because they can look a little bit like tacky. I'm really impressed with this particular material. I don't know if it really shows up that well on camera. These ones do have pockets. I plan on wearing these with so many different things. I just think these are going to work so well with oversized black jumper that's tucked in to give the whole, you know, silhouette of a nice fit. But, you know, saying that, I also think they'd look really well with like a black bodysuit or a shirt, a vest over the top, you know, like a nice knitted vest. There are so many options to wear this with. I think wear these dressed up as well with like a silky camisole and some strappy heels, throw on a blazer, and you've got a really nice nighttime date look And next up, I have a wool blend pair of trousers, which are these wide leg versions, full length, crease down the front. Do they have pockets? Yes, they have pockets. I picked these up in a 36. These are a little bit more formal, I'd say office attire, but you could easily wear these out as well, just depending on what you wear them with. Although they're like a wool blend, they're not that thick, you know, they're not sort of lined, they're not like super heavy fabric. I have quite long legs. I have like an inside of 34 inches, and I think these are just on the longer side than I'd like, even with, you know, heels. They're not the sort of trousers that you want to wear when it's wet outside because they will be soaked. So just bear that in mind if you are thinking of picking these up. If you do want them, you may need to get them taken up. You definitely don't need to get them taken down unless you have legs like a baby giraffe. Worth bearing that in mind. Next up is this knitted red sweater with the short puffed sleeves. I don't have anything with like short puffy sleeves like this. I really want to pair this with like some cream trousers. I just think that look will just look really classy and different. I think it will look good for the office, but again, that's something you can also dress up to go out. Saying that, I also think you can pair these with some black leather trousers or some jeans and boots. So it's quite a versatile item. You can easily wear this every day, sort of errand running, going out for brunch, but you can also dress up and be a bit smarter like I have here with the trousers in the cutaway. The next item I have is this fine knit jumper, long sleeved, crew round neck. Because it's not very thick, this is perfect for layering up in these colder winter months. Now I picked this up in a small, and as you can see, it's that sort of knitted ribbed material, which I think actually gives you a very nice silhouette. It looks great tucked into trousers and jeans without being too bulky. You can wear a vest underneath it just to give you an extra layer of warmth. I picked this up in this kind of neutral colour, this toffee caramel colour, which I think goes with so many things, and I absolutely love that colour palette. As I said before, I think it looks very expensive, and if you have lots of neutral pieces in your wardrobe, they really do mix and match very well. So I definitely think this is a great little number, not very expensive at all, and I think it's going to work well with lots of items in my wardrobe. The last clothing item in this haul is this pink knitted ribbed t-shirt, which is a sort of a tight fitting t-shirt. Love the colour. I picked it up in a small. It is just a perfect colour for spring. You can easily wear this like high-waisted trousers or high-waisted denim with a skirt or something like that for work. But equally, this will look good dressed down with some straight cropped jeans and some trainers, and throw a blazer over the top. That is everything in today's naked fashion haul. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope I've given you a bit of inspiration if you were looking to purchase a few things from this brand, on how they fit, what they look like, what to purchase that will suit your style and what you currently have. If you do go ahead and purchase any of these items, or you purchase anything else and you'd like to share them with me, please do go ahead and tag me over on Instagram. Great to see what you purchased, how you styled it up, and what you think about them. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do go ahead and give me the thumbs up. And if you don't already subscribe, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button down below. It'd be great to have you with me every single time, and it really does help out my channel. I will of course link all of the products that I've purchased in the description box below, so feel free to go and check those out. I'll also add the discount code that I used, but it is for first time newbies to the site. Well, until next time, take care. Bye.